Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rebecca. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve Cambridge IGCSE ICT practical exam question. This is May-June 2024 and this is variant 31. For this video, we are going to look at the spreadsheet task. Okay, so you have been supplied with the following source files. Okay, you should have all these files in your folder. Okay. You will assist some marine biologists in analyzing on data and raising awareness of and the splendid toadfish. This is an endangered species only found in the reefs of Cozumel, Mexico. Task 1. Create a new word process document. Make sure your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open the document. Okay, so we are going to student details, the header. Click insert, header, name, center number, and candidate number. Save the document in your work area as J2431 evidence, followed by your center number and number. By your center number and can change the file format to Word document, and you will use this as your evidence document during the examination. Task 2. Open and examine the file 2431 numbers. So we are going to be in this file. This file will be used in step 2. Do not make any changes to this file. Open and examine the file J243 Splendid. Row 9 to 32 show the number of sightings of the splendid toadfish on each reef for 1 week in February. Row 35 onwards show the details of all sightings for this week. Place your name, center number, and candidate number left aligned in the footer. So just click insert, header and footer. We need to place in the footer. Right. Place automated file name with no file path on the right in the footer. Okay, file name. Okay, so file name. Save this as a spreadsheet with the file name Splendid, the score, followed by your center number and candidate number. Candidate number and center number. Change the file format to Excel workbook and then save. Place a replicable formula in cell C35 to look up the type of diver using their name. External file J2431 divers. So in cell 35, cell 35, C35, you want to look up the type of diver using the name and the external file. So we are going to use this name to find the type in this file. So in this file we have name, years driving, then the type. So we'll be using the name to find the type. So because this data is in vertical order, so we are going to be using VLOOKUP to find the data. Okay, so we're going to have equal VLOOKUP. So what are we looking for? We are looking for this name, comma, in which table array? This table array. So we have to select this. Okay, that's the table array. Okay, comma. What is the column index? Column index means where can we find our data? We can find our data in column 3. Okay, so 3, comma. So what is the range lookup? So we want exact match. Okay, and then close brackets. Okay, so we have answer. So if we look at our other spreadsheets, Obo is dive master. So our answer is correct. Answer is correct. Okay. Replicate this formula for all divers. Okay, we just need to double click on here and the formula will be replicated. Place in cell B3 a formula to count the total number of sightings for a 7-day period. In B3, here, so we want to count the total number of sightings in 7-day period. Okay, so when we say 7-day period, if we look at these dates, count these dates 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's a 7-day period. So basically all. So we need to count, and we are going to be using name to count. So because we are going to be counting, we are going to use count A. Now the reason why we cannot use count is because count will count the cells that contain numbers. Okay, for count A, we count the cells that either contain numbers or letters. So equal count A, and then using this cell range, then close bracket. Okay, so 41. Place in cell B4 a formula to count the total numbers of sightings. I think we did. Okay, it's different. The total number of sightings where a photograph was taken. The total number of sightings where a photograph was taken. So this is the photograph evidence. So we want to count the cells with yes. Okay, so for us to count this, we need to make use of count if. Okay, count if, because it's going to count if a condition is met. Okay, so equal count if cell range, comma, what's the criteria? if it shows yes. So we have 34. Okay, place in cell B5 a formula to count the total numbers of sightings for a 7-day period where a photograph was taken that held the GPS location of the fish. Where a photograph was taken that held the GPS location. If we look at our spreadsheet, so where a photograph was taken and the GPS goes yes. So in this case, we want to count, but we cannot just use count if. Count if allows us to have just one criteria. Okay? But count ifs allow us to have more than one criteria, more than one condition in the formula. So we are going to use count ifs. Sightings with photo yes. So equal count ifs if this cell range comma shows yes, then comma if the cell range shows yes. Okay, so we have 30. Okay, now question 6. Place a replicable formula in cell B9. Cell B9 here. To display the number of sightings at this reef where the photograph was with GPS was taken. Where a photograph was taken. This spreadsheet. So using this, see, display the number of sightings at this reef where a photograph with GPS was taken. Okay, so basically we want to looking at this reef name, we want to know how many sightings for each of this name. So that means this must show yes. When this shows yes and this shows yes, for example, UCAP. So how many UCAP yes yes in this cell range? So we are going to be using count ifs. So count ifs if this cell range, using this cell range, okay, if this cell range is this name, if the cell range is this name and it shows yes, but we're going to use a dollar sign because we don't want this cell to change. Okay, so we want it to be maintained. So we are going to be using a relative reference by using a dollar sign. So if the cell range shows yes, comma, and this cell range Okay, I'm going to be using relative reference also. $sign. If the cell range also shows yes, bracket, okay, so it will count. Okay, so we're going to replicate this formula down. Okay, that's it. Now format the top of your spreadsheet so that it looks like this. Okay, let's look at here first. Make sure cell A1 to B1, B7 to B8 are merged. A1 to B1, A1 to B1, A1 to B1, merge, and then B7 to B8, 7 to B8. Okay, set the font size of the text in row 22. 22. Okay, now we'll do the rest. Okay, so 2 is being set. Alignment to the right. Center. To above. And center. Bold. Center. Okay, this is okay. To the right. This is center. Or these lines. See. Okay, the border. Okay, that's fine. Select only cells A1 to C75 and print the cells with the formula displayed. It's A1 to C75. Okay, so we need to display the formula. Click on formula, show formula. Then of course you want to adjust, show that you okay. So A1 to C75. C75. Basically, that's all. So we want to print, just ensure that all the formulas are visible. And print is our printing instruction. The printout is in landscape orientation. Landscape. And row and column headings are displayed. Row and column headings displayed. Content of cells are fully visible. Okay. Yeah, that's all. See. Yeah. So that's how to print the formulas showing. Okay. Select row 1 to 8, inclusive, and only the rows between 9 to 32 where a citing took place. Okay, for this printing, we need to show values. So first of all, we'll show the values. So only the rows that shows that a citing took place. So meaning that these ones that shows 0 not visible. Okay, we want to filter. So to see 0. So we don't want to see data 0. Okay, take a screenshot of the method used to select these rows between 9 to 32. Place the screenshots in your evidence document. Okay, so the method we used is filter. This is what we are going to screenshot. Okay, and then place this in our evidence. This is step 9. Step 9. Okay, print this selection showing the values. Make sure the printout fits on a single page and the printout is portrait orientation. So we are only printing this data. So file, print, going to be printing selection. So it's portrait. The row and column headings are displayed. The content cells are fully displayed. The row and column headings are displayed. Print. So that's all for spreadsheet task. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.